Welcome back. It is Wednesday and we're keeping an eye on your health today. And today we have a very special guest with us. Dr. Bose, I'll let you take it from here.
Well, we have Judy Robinett, who is one of the nation's foremost experts on networking. And she is the author of this #1 ranked book, How to Be a Power Connector. And you know, you might be wondering why we're having this on a health segment. And you know, it's interesting. We always think of health as diet, exercise, eating well, you know, it's sleeping well. But an important part of our health is social interactions. Matter of fact, there's a recent study that shows on our chromosomes, the telomeres, or the end of our chromosomes, they kind of decay as we age, and that's what leads to aging and eventually death. And people who have poor social interactions have shortened telomeres. So this is scientific. This matters. And you know, I'd like to help you guys out there understand how you can improve your health and network better.
Well, thank you. And you know, relationships, we always know, are critical to us. And they're not just critical to our health, but they're also critical to success. And how many times do you imagine what it would be to just get a lucky break so that you could get the right opportunity, get the right job, get funding if you're going to look for a startup company? But we're not trained how to do that. And you know, as a kid, I grew up in a small town in Idaho. I didn't know anybody of wealth, power, or influence. Even if I had, I wouldn't have dared ask them for help. And I was shy and I was bullied, you know, in high school. And as I started going in the corporate world, I discovered that it didn't matter if you worked really hard, that at some point you're going to hit the wall. You need to really understand networking. Jack Welch says, you know, forget an MBA, learn how to network. And so I learned a very simple system, and that's what my book is about. It's about helping people make the critical conditions, get to the point that they can get anything that they need. And the truth is, there's 7 billion people on the planet, 369 trillion in global wealth. No lack of opportunities. But it's important that we get in the right room. And so it is absolutely critical, and I call it kind of the vital 50. Like, get a diverse group of people, and it's important that you have people that will help you. Right. So just because someone can doesn't mean they will. And so I always say, let people in your network that have a good head, a good heart, and a good gut. And I boiled it down to the Oprah-Martha test, and it's, you know, they're both billionaires. They're great at what they do. But if I had to trust one with my back and my future, it's Oprah. So you want people that are good. You don't want any bad actors. And about 4% of the population would be construed as bad actors. But the one secret that I would share with you is we're not good at sharing our story and saying, you know, for 2015, this is my goal. And then you ask 2 critical questions. What other ideas do you have for me? And who else do you know I could talk to? And those 2 things will allow people, and you'll see them, they'll just like tilt their head and go, you know, you should talk to Bill. And the answers are there, and they're around us all the time.
So if somebody is, you know, at a critical point in their life where, you know, I need to make some sort of change, I don't know where to go. I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, the one thing I tell people is think about your goal. What is your goal? Is it job focused? You need funding? Because we group. I mean, we're like chickens. We flock together. Yeah. And so you can pick groups. So one of the most powerful things I did when I was about your age is I volunteered to be on a political campaign. I rubbed shoulders with billionaires. I'd never met a billionaire before. I became friends with Gina Davis and other people. And so get in a powerful group.
This book, it's genius. I mean, how to be a power connector, and you talk about your 5-50-100 rule, and it's worth looking at this book, and you'll learn a lot, and it will make you a happier person and lead to health and wealth.
Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.